Alright guys, we're getting everything situated. Give me a moment. It's it's been a day. It's been a day. It's like nothing can go right today in my book. Like nothing at all. So hopefully, yeah, hang on a sec. Let me get rid of all this. Just immediately as soon as I got everything up. Drop frame rates 59, 1.8%. Like damn, bro. I haven't done anything. Probably could have held these tabs up. Yeah, good news. I do have some good news today. We do have some good news. Yeah, it's not been all bad. It's not been all bad. Alright, hang on. The KBS is acting a little weird. Alright, frame rates are dropping. I mean that in a good way, as in they were like 130, now they're dropping like 118 and going down slowly. Yeah, that was my bad. Again, I had a whole bunch of tabs pulled up for my schooling, because I finally did hear back from my schooling, and they informed me that I got in, and I need to start registering for classes and all of that. So I had all that information popped up, happened to look down, went, oh shit, look at the time! And then chaos proceeded to happen, trying to get core kiosk situated. Mainly it was, I went to go make sure he had food. As soon as I stepped into the bedroom, almost stepped in some poop, because he pooped this morning apparently. I didn't catch it till now. So I went to clean that up, and yeah, as per usual when it comes to the dog, they can't just poop, no, they gotta pee too. So yeah, it's like I went to avoid the poop, stepped in the pee, then went to get something to clean this up, and then whacked my knee on my bed. So now my knee's throbbing. I did all that just to find out he didn't even need food in his bowl. I did all that just to find out he didn't even need that. I was so mad. I was just like, it's gonna be one of those days. But, alright, I think everything is good now. Again, sorry, I was making sure the frame rates and all of that are at least steadily going down, and I'm not gonna mess everybody up too terribly much. But let's go ahead and get this started. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another fabulous, wonderful episode of Disney Dreamlight. And today's fabulous, wonderful episode. We are doing a Decorating Friday, mainly because I haven't really gone through my horror games to see what all horror games I want to start playing on Variety Friday. So, you know, we're going to the default mode, Decorating Fridays. I think we're gonna, finish the house at Frosty Heights. I need to redo my picture. I've been looking at everybody else's picture, and I can't stand my picture. It's too basic, too boring. Not impressed with it. I want to retake it. Would have been done with it literally right before the stream, but I made one fatal mistake. One tiny fatal mistake. They sitting here, getting all figured out how I want to do this angle. You know, I had the contrast done, the brightness, the characters in position, everything was looking good. And then I made the mistake of, what would happen if I slightly rotated to the left a little bit? You know, would that just add a little effect I'm looking for? Well, that was my mistake, because the moment I did that, the camera went under the ground. And then as soon as I had to readjust the camera, because, you know, you go straight into selfie mode, everybody came swarming around, so I had to readjust Mushu. So yeah, we gotta retake the photo again. All because I wanted to rotate. Alright, but I do believe I had the angle I was looking for. Like I said, I was just going through Reddit, and everybody else was showing off their really amazing, cool stuff. And I was like, I feel bad because mine sucks compared to everybody else's. So I wanted to retake it, and I found an angle. I found the perfect angle. I just gotta get back. Come on, it was about right there. Scooted. Oh, no. Come on. There we go. I do believe that was the angle I had. Let me check. Yes, okay. It still hit all the criteria markers, it just looks better. Ah! Alright, I want to scoot it over just a bit. Again, this is my fault for messing with the rotation. I shouldn't have done that. There we go. How's that look? Alright, I like that. I think that's a pretty decent angle. Now, I'm trying to see if I can't hide the vacuum in the back just a little bit more. Alrighty. I like that. Now let me bring the fox back. I don't know where he ran off to. Okay, put in a smile. Time of day was fine. Oh, not that. Whoops. Yeah, I think that's fine. Add a little bit of contrast. Have that at 25, I do believe. Or 20, yeah, 25, 26. Little saturation. Turn down the character's highlights and the lighting bloom. Do not touch that rotation button. We are not having a recap of that. Okay. Whoops. Goofy, get out of this shot! No offense, Goofy, but you do not go with the theme. You do not go with the theme. Alright, let me do that, and then... see if he'll come back around. I would like him to come in this way. Come on, little Foxy. I'll give him a minute to figure it out on his own. If not, we'll force it. But yeah, like I said earlier, guys, I got information from my schooling, so I should be starting classes soonish. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I don't know when. I still gotta like apply for the classes. I did see that most of the classes I want can be taken online, which is a plus. Because my main concern is making sure I get either classes online or classes right here by my house. Because Southern Crescent has several different schools around the state, and the big campus is like 45 minutes away. I'm like, I do not want to drive 45 minutes to go to school again. I had to do that same shit going to Gordon. I hated that shit. Mainly because people in the town cannot drive. I mean, it's nothing personal. It's a pet. To be frank, it's because a lot of them are either old or in college. There was like no in between. There was like no kids, no like preteens. So you either have the old people who are driving Miss Daisy or the young college people who are honking at them going, get the hell up out of the way, old man. Okay. I guess I will go ahead and force it then. But yes, if I know any more information about when I'm going to start, if it's going to conflict with any kind of scheduling or anything like that, I will let you guys know. But for now, just know we got good news. I got to accept it. I should begin my certification soonish. Ah. Perfect. You got it. Just my luck today. Just my luck. I forgot about the damn touch of magic that's 2 biomes over. Where is it? There we go. Alright. Yeah, finally get the perfect shot. Nope, you have a touch of magic item in your back shot. No. I need him walking forward again like he did a second ago. Oh god, no, I did that way too soon. And now he's just not gonna cooperate. Oh. That sounds about right. He does not want to cooperate. Alright, come on, little buddy. Just walk forward. Just walk forward. Perfect. Wonderful. Okay, that looks so much better compared to the other one I took. Alright. Like, for real. Like, don't get me wrong, this one was a cute idea. And I like the concept, I like what I did here, but again, I was looking at everybody else's pictures on Reddit, and I was just like, I can do better. I can do better. So we went ahead and did better. Hopefully, let's make sure it went through. Alright. Hopefully we do pretty alright with this one. I feel confident about this. Alright, now we got that taken care of. I need to stop by Scrooge's shops beforehand. Because I haven't got a chance to do that yet. Alright, still having a few frame rate issues, but yeah. And not even frame rate issues, just drop frames. But it's like gone down by like 1.2% and shit like that. But yeah, no, the reason why I'm getting a little aggravated today, a little bit more easier than usual, is because it started off as a bad day. What had happened was, last night, I decided to grind up a little bit on Infinity Nikki, and I was like, you know what, I'm on Serenity Island, let's try to wrap up Serenity Island. Let me grab the Dew of Inspirations and the Whimstar, since there should be videos directing me where to go, because I'm, it's missing a bit. So I pull up the Dew of Inspiration video, because the Whimstar, easy, piece of cake, barely any inconvenience. But the Dew of Inspiration, different story, because I had like halves of them done. I didn't know the other half that I needed. So I pulled up the walkthrough, and it's about 45 minutes right now. It's at 2 a.m. And I start thinking, I can make the decision to either stay up and finish this, so in the morning I could do something else when I get on, or I could go ahead and just go to sleep now. You know, one of the two. You know, it's one of my decisions. So I decided to stay up and go ahead and just follow the tutorial. And by 3 o'clock in the morning, I got done. I was like, all right, fantastic. Let me go and get my thingy from, I think his name is Patchy, but go from Patchy, get what I needed. And I go over there, click it, get done, go to my map to leave. And then I notice I have 231 out of 233. And I'm just like, what the hell do you mean I have 231 out of 233? I followed the tutorial to a freaking T. I've copied their maneuvers to a T. What do you mean? I had a mini freak out on the game, and I rage quit. Because it made no sense to me. It made no sense. I figured out what happened. What ended up happening was, it looks like I thought I grabbed some Dew of Inspiration, at, oh god, where was that? At the one of the salt baths or something like that. But apparently, the way the lighting was for me, I don't know if it's for like strictly for me, if it's a PlayStation problem, it's a phone problem, PC problem, all the above problem. I don't know, but it's close to tags now. But I couldn't see because of the lighting in the game. The lighting from the sun basically made the Dew of Inspiration blend in. So I assumed I already grabbed it and I didn't. And I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. So I go to bed at 3 o'clock. You know, I'm prepared to I'm prepared to make the sacrifice, okay? I'm prepared to go to sleep at 3 o'clock and wake up a little bit later than I should have, right? Well, I go to bed. Takes me a minute to, get to sleep. And then at 6:30 in the morning, this little bugger wakes me up to inform me that he had an accident in the bedroom and now he needs to go outside again. So at 6:30 in the morning, I take him outside. He takes about 10 minutes. I beg him to come in because at one point he wasn't even doing anything. He was just standing out there looking at the grass again. So I'm just like, okay, you know what, man? Just come on in. Come in, come in, come in. Just get out. We're going back to bed. About an hour later, I then wake up to him dry heaving and about to puke on the bed. So I knee-jerk reaction, get up, grab him, and then try to gently put him down on the floor. But because I couldn't see because I didn't have my glasses on, I miscalculated the edge of the bed. So I went to put him off. My hand literally hit the edge of the bed, so I slipped off with him. Poor buddy. Poor Corky's trying so hard not to throw up. I basically get him on the ground. He does what he's got to do. I clean him up. I clean up the situation. I put a little ice on my face because I almost basically I landed face first into Corky, who unfortunately met the floor very, very hard. Unfortunately, I did not mean to drop him like that. Hell, note to self: next time that happens, just immediately turn to my right or something. Like that, just immediately turn to my right because that was just mess. That was just poor Corky, just poor Corky. Oh yeah, finally, I get him cleaned up. I get him back into the bed, and now at this point it's like 8 o'clock. So I go, you know what? Let me sleep just for a little bit longer, just a little bit longer. I didn't get waken up at 9:30 to some random ass banging coming from the outside of my house. I'm just like, what in the world? I go outside. There's a dude standing on the ladder, just hammering in our gutters. I'm like, oh, thanks for somebody telling me we have people coming over. Appreciate that. So eventually I gave up going to sleep. I can hear Andrew running around. And eventually he comes in. He's like, Amanda, do you hear that weird banging? I'm like, yeah, it's the dude. What dude? The dude outside working on the gutters. We got a dude outside working on the gutters. Apparently his dad, Andrew's dad, called this guy and didn't tell us. So we had some random stranger show up at our house and start working at our house at 9:30 in the morning. Oh, I didn't get it. And then after that, it was me focusing on my school. So yeah, it was just a rough morning. It really was just a rough morning. I do like that. It looks good. So I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little cranky because I'm a little tired. But again, it's somewhat my fault for staying up to 3 a.m. But it's also other people's fault. Okay, I'm gonna blame Corky. I'm gonna blame the dude with the gutters. Actually, no, I really can't even blame the dude with the gutters. He's just doing his job. I can blame Mr. P though. I'll blame him. Okay. And again, went to the shop the other day. We got some more stuff. We got the rustic shutters. We got the flagstone doormat. Hell, we got the stone tree column. Still haven't got that window yet. Okay. Ballroom, ballroom, ballroom. What says ballroom? Yeah, I frankly should have been looking up inspirations for my ballroom and not thinking about random stupid shit on the internet. What I mean by random stupid shit is I started going down this rabbit hole about constructive criticism on YouTube, right? And somebody brought up a good point about how the like and dislike button is false criticism. Let me explain. The way they broke it down was basically, yes, you learn some information when you like and you dislike videos, you know, because if someone likes the video, that means other people should like the video and will get pushed out, and vice versa with the dislikes. Apparently, even if people dislike it, it still gets pushed out. You know, I guess rage bait sells or something like that. But it's not constructive in a way because they're not really informing you what they liked or disliked about the video. And I'm like, you know what? He brings up a valid good point. He really brings up a valid good point because I mean, somebody likes, my Disney videos. What is it about it you like? Is it me? Is it the content? Is it what I'm doing? And I feel like if maybe we had a little bit more input instead of just, like case in point, you go to like the video and we haven't, like, say we created a feature where you like the video, but instead of just hitting like and then continue watching the video, you like it and then explain why you liked it. Like, you can't just like the video, you just gotta like and be like, I like because the person's personality was great, the positive attitude, the editing was sly. No, this was slay, shit like that. Same thing with dislikes. I disliked it because the person annoyed me. I didn't like the editing. They cut out this. Like, I feel like the dude made a good point. That if we could maybe change the way the likes and dislikes are, maybe, just maybe, people could figure out how to proceed forward with more video ideas and actually make content that more people would definitely enjoy. I mean, I get the like and dislikes. It does help. I feel like we could add more detail to it so people could explain what they liked and disliked. Maybe moving forward, it could help. Like, case in point, I feel like I just got a dislike on a video. I think one of my Infinity Nikki videos got a dislike, right? I would like to know, what was it they disliked about it? Was it the pacing? Was it the editing? Was it because I cut something out? Was it because I kept something in? Is it because you just didn't like the game? You didn't like how I did this or that? Like, if I can know this information, then going forward with more Infinity Nikki videos, I would know to either avoid or go towards something. But because the person just disliked it and then left me on red, I don't know how to proceed forward. So I'm going to keep doing what I got to do. Which, again, is not very, very helpful, because if somebody dislikes it for an actual proper reason, I keep moving forward without this information, I keep making myself look like a fool, more people are going to dislike it, and then I'm never going to know what the hell, how to fix it. So I feel like if more people, add an actual reason why they dislike and like a video, would actually be a really cool feature. I really wish I could figure out that video I was watching, though. Like I said, I went down a random ass rabbit hole earlier today. Which I'm gonna be honest, I like them, but then I don't like them, because some rabbit holes are fun to go down, like, especially if, like, you're looking at icebergs and shit like that, they're fun, but then sometimes you wind up in some strange ass places, I'm not even gonna lie. I like the lanterns. My problem is they don't feel very ball gown. Or not ball gown. Ball gown. Just wear the stupid fro, it looks nice. No, sorry, I had a moment from Wicked there. But no, the lights don't seem very ballroom-like. And that's my problem. I got nice, elegant shit, but nothing that really says ballroom. 'Cause I'm thinking ballroom. I'm thinking like Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, you know, those moments. Well, that's rude, Athena. Come here, Corky. She just put you out the bed, didn't she, buddy? Didn't she? I know. How dare you? That's okay, though. You can cuddle with me. Here. Hang on one second, guys. There you go. Comfy. You. So I gotta make sure he's all wrapped up and taken care of. He gets just as cold as me, which I find funny. All right, I know we need a band. The question is, what musical instruments do I already have? All right, we have a piano. I'm gonna be honest though, I don't really necessarily like the piano for a grand ballroom, mainly because we have such nicer ones, like grander, high-end ones. Which, funny enough, I think I have one in the other room. Okay, I say we go to Scrooge's and see what all musical instruments we can pick up. I see, like, here's a grand piano. I like this one. Grand, I wish we had more than just the one. I mean, I know you got the bundle that came out, like, a couple of years ago when the game was in pre-beta mode and all of that. They had, I want to say they had a piano. That came with all the Cinderella stuff. But I could be wrong on that. God, you're flying worse than that horse in Infinity Nikki. Yeah, oh my god, I really wish I would have got that on video. I was grinding away to get one of the outfits in the game, and I had to go brush some horse's hair. And I run over there. I shit you not, I just see a horse just start sliding across the field all the way up towards me. I'm just like, it's everywhere, man. Because all I kept thinking back is all the times in this game when that happens. It's them sliding across the area. My thing is, how does that happen? Like, what goes wrong with the coding where the characters literally just freeze up and then just start idling but sliding at the same time? Okay, come on, come on. What do we got? Also, we probably need to go to Storybook real quick to make sure I got all the musical instruments, because I think the only one you could craft is the cello. We got the Monsters Inc. one, which is cool, but does not hit the theme. We got this one. Do myself a favor, because I know I'm going to need one. Actually, we'll hold up on the balloons. You know, I got a strange feeling, I really got a strange feeling that by the time I get this room done, right, I'm going to get it done, make it look all nice, and then tomorrow when I get on, it's going to give me that freaking window. Why do I say that? Because the idea I'm using for the ballroom is somewhat similar to the idea I want to do for Baby Aurora's room. But because I don't have 3 windows, I'm going with the ballroom idea, and I'm trying to avoid copying my idea for Baby Aurora's room. But unfortunately, it's looking like it's almost looking the same. Okay, what else do I need? Bunch of flowers, as always. But yeah, no, the reason why I say that is because that's happened a few times where I've been like, you know what, I'll hold off doing this room, do a similar idea to the room, be proud of it, and be like, yes, I love this. And then the next day, come into the shop, and Scrooge's like, oh yeah, that piece of furniture you've been desperately waiting for, here it is. Now your project's done, here you go. Like, you son of a bitch. Okay. What else am I going to need? I don't think we have any, like, grand rugs that are going to look good. Well, actually, I'll take a look at that and see how that looks. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what I can put on the tables now. Nothing's really sticking out to me. Yeah, none of that.
This would be the perfect day to be at sea.
Oh, then why don't you go to sea, Eric? Since you love it so much, why don't you go to it, sing to it, mold in it, mulch in it, marinate in it. Can I think of another one? Fortunately not. Yeah, no, I can't think of another M1. Point is, Eric, if you really want to go to sea, you should go to sea. You know, that would actually be a really cool quality of life update. I want to say I brought that up before. Or basically the characters could like leave the valley and go, you know, off on an adventure or something, and then come back with, you know, like jewels or, you know, outfits, you know, furniture pieces you don't have. That would be actually pretty neat. Hey, you can make it like a whole conversation piece about it too. Like you literally have it where you talk to Eric and Eric's just like, oh, I want to go to the sea. Well, go to the sea, man. Go on this adventure. You give him like, say, 500 coins. He'll go off for, I don't know, insert amount of hours you want. Then come back and be like, oh, Amanda was, or, you know, whatever your character's name is. I had such a great time, yada, yada, yada. Here's what I found. And then they give it to you. I mean, hell, it could be even a moonstone chest. That would be cool. Yeah, that's an idea. Now, the sad factor is, I think we literally just have a cello and a piano for musical instruments. I mean, of course, we got the pan flute, but yes, we're going to stand on the wall and blow on the pan flute. That does not work. Alright, we're gonna keep working with this. But yeah, I just think that would be like a really nice quality of life update. I mean, hell, think about it. You know, Eric can go out to sea. So could Moana. You got Vanellope who could go inside, you know, like a computer system or something like that. Go glitch into the Matrix. Let's see. I mean, hell, you got a lot of people. Sully and Mike could go to, you know, I'm trying to think here. Because you don't want to say go back to work, because if we have a realm for them already, so we don't want to do that. So maybe go back to Metropolis and, you know, visit loved ones or something like that. I don't know, the point is, it would be really a neat idea if the characters would leave to go on an adventure and then come back with goodies. I feel like that would be really, really cool. And also, if you think about it, it would make the valley feel a little bit more lively, too. Because then you could talk to them about what they did on the adventure, what was going on. Now, and again, it's nothing too crazy as a reward. You know, something like maybe a small thing of moonstones or something like that. Ooh, to be honest, surprise, surprise, I think this one actually may go a little bit better than I thought it would. I mean, that it ties in very well with the cello. And all the darker furniture, so yeah. Alright, so where to put the band? Alrighty, and... Oh no, should I put the cello up front, like here? Yeah, I probably should put it up front, mainly because you put it in the back, people aren't going to be able to hear it. And I say that with air quotes, you know, I'm trying to think realistically here. In a game that doesn't use realistic physics, I'm thinking about it in realistic physics. Wait a minute, I thought I saw something pop up for like a millisecond. Alright, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, or maybe it was you. Alright, we'll go ahead and stick that here. Because I'm correct, when it comes to a cello, they have to stand behind it, right? Yeah, if I'm thinking about it correctly, technically he's not even standing, you sit behind it and you have to like reach around because of how big cellos are. Granted, I always wanted to play a string instrument. Never, not necessarily the cello, but I was thinking more like the violin growing up. Okay, come on. I know we got these. We'll sprinkle these out. Nah, I don't want to use this. I'm thinking I may have to decorate the table with a bunch of various different foods. That may be the idea I need to go with. But first... Damn, looks like my measurements are still off. Alright, hang on. Come on, there we go. What if I did 3? Like 3 in a row. I mean, I got a bunch of these to spare, to be honest. I bought lots of these, like, years ago. Mainly it was because I was using them outside for a good minute, and then unfortunately they didn't update, and then putting them outside became a pain in the ass because they wouldn't go over any kind of pathways. I think they eventually did fix that, though. Alright, and how does that look? Okay, I mean, I like it. But I don't know, just... I think of a ballroom, I don't even think of rugs and carpets because they get all up in the way. But, I mean, I like it. It feels good. Okay, there we go. I was like, I know you can get further back. Okay. I may not need these after all. Alright, we gotta go craft some food. Oh, hang on, wait a minute now. There we go. I knew that didn't look right. Alright, yeah, but we'll craft some food to put up here. Unfortunately, I don't think I have a kitchen in here. Alright, let me check. Yep, nope. I'm gonna go outside and cook. Alrighty, where's my stove at? I think it's right around the corner. Alright, what says Grand Ballroom? Nah, I don't want to do Aurora's cake, because, like I said, I'm trying to actively avoid inattentionally recreating Aurora's baby room that I want to do. I mean, yeah, I could get started on it once we get done with this room. This looks pretty fancy. Yeah, how about some hot dogs? You know, because everybody back in the day used to eat those hot dogs at those balls. You know, club sandwiches though. That feels a bit more sophisticated. Alright, then I just need a handful of drinks. We'll get these. I like these. They're simple, they're easy to make. And And they glow.
The villagers here are so dear.
Alright. Let me step over here. I know sometimes the rugs can... Whoops. I have to split that. Sorry about that. I kept hitting the wrong button trying to pick it up. Oh yeah, well, while I'm thinking about it, there is a way, guys, by the way, to get rid of the permanent dot thing over here. Apparently, it's one of the furniture pieces you just got if you were on the Storybook Veil one. I do believe it's Storybook Veil. But one of the newer, actually no, it could be Peter Pan. It could be either or, guys. Either one. Point is, some of the newer furniture pieces you got, I guess didn't get registered or something. And so it's acting like it's new, even though you've already put it out. So once you pick it up, put it in your inventory, and put it back down, then it should work just fine. And that dot thing should go away. I just haven't done it myself, being that I do plan on redecorating anyways. Okey-dokey. Actually, crap. Let me bring that over. Just like that. Not bad. A few little decorations on the end here. Which this may be where this comes in handy. Okay, what else do we have that we could throw on this table real quick? Something simple, something cute, something elegant. Something that's not a flower, because I think it's the inner sim in me. The inner sim has always just been like, how do we fill in these areas? Bushes, flowers. Because that's what the sim taught me. That's all what the sim taught me. And you want to add detail to your house? Flowers. Nah, that seems a little messed up with a record device in here. Yeah. What is it, Corky me? What is it, Corky man? Alright, nothing there. Man, I might have to go to the default flowers. I really don't want to, though. Unfortunately, the figurines don't make any sense. Books don't make any sense. Again, holding off on the presents idea. I kind of want to hold off on it, but alright, and then balloons. Oh, hang on a second. 'Cause I only had the one balloon in that color. Here we go. Actually, I want to save that for Aurora's room. Being that they're blue and pink. Again, I'm trying so hard not to do the Aurora baby room. It almost came close with the presents, because that is one of my ideas for her room. And it's going to be the whole birthday party scene from the beginning of the movie. But unfortunately, we're going to have to hold off on that until the third window appears. Because my vision needs that third window. But the game's just like, nah, 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 we're not going to give that to you. Why are you being so mean? That's what I want to know, game. Why? Why, Scrooge? Why are you being stingy? Why don't you want me to finish my build? Why didn't you stay home and write your paper, SpongeBob? Okay, so far it's come together nicely. I just want a few little factors on this back wall right here. Anything from the ceiling I could hang. No, I love these, I really do, but they do not go with the room. And I feel like the candles may be a bit high. I'm looking for something a little bit lower on the medium size. Trimmings. Oh, what about those big Mulan curtains? You know, like the one I have in my house. Where is Mulan? Those are big and they will fit there pretty perfectly, I do believe. Oh, I may have to go to Scrooge's. But I think that would do us. If it fits perfectly enough, that should cover it just enough, and that would be the perfect ballroom. So let's head over to Scrooge. Get those curtains. We get this room figured out. We'll get the room finished up. Then we'll sit down and do some voting. And then we'll move on to the next room, which again, like I said, I may get started on the Aurora room
It's wonderful.
without
You're
the
helping
windows
people.
and just have a placement holder until I can get the actual window. Because it's just so aggravating. It's so aggravating because I had the vision in mind and I can't see it through because Scrooge. Scrooge is being Scrooge, man. Scrooge, my man. I need
Good day
stuff.
to you.
Ooh, good question. Would it be on walls, windows, or should we just go with Mulan?
When I tell Grimsby about this place, he's never gonna believe me.
Let me try Mulan. That may be easier. Alright, there we go. Get about 2 of these. Hopefully these fit and they're not too big.
I think
That's my main concern. They're gonna be a little too big, but if so, we'll work around that. Frosty Heights. Alright, we're gonna bring that forward just a bit. Bring that forward just a bit. Okay, then what we could probably do... Cause I'm seeing an issue with the lights here. Bring that over. Actually, bring that up. Chunk that one. Actually, no, move that one back. That one over. And voila! Looks beautiful. Looks beautiful. A nice little ballroom, throne room, whichever. Actually, at this point, I think we can call it a throne room, being that we took out the entire element of the ballroom. I mean, I guess we can still play the band and dance around the middle, but, you know, wonder how the king's gonna feel about that. Point is, this looks good. I like it. Alright, fantastic. So let's go ahead, sit down, pop up our feet, and get some voting going on. Alrighty, what we got? Okay, cute. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. It's the hat for me. The hat. Let's go right. Alright, casual adventure. Can appreciate that. And you look like a person who's already fed up with Daisy. Understandable. We'll go right though. So we can see more of the outfit. Okay, I like this one. And this one's cute. It's very cute. But I'm gonna give it a right. Alright, that was nice now. Okay. What the hell? Oh yeah, the pirate ship inside of the cave. But that's like, where the hell did she get that, the window? And I started realizing that this had a shape that we don't have in the game. Let me phrase that. We have, but we can't recreate ourselves. It's a nice photo, though. And then this one, okay, cute. I want to give it a right, though. Ah, that classic pirate ship look. Okay. And then this one. Oh, that's cute. Very cute. I love both, to be honest, but the outfit on left really, really speaks to me. Okay, this one's nice. Okay, both these are good. Both these are really good. I'm gonna be honest, I want to give it to the left, though. I'm gonna give it the left. That's a fun outfit. Oh, that's nice. That's a very nice shot. Okay. And this one also cute. I'm gonna have to give it the left, though. That's a very nice shot. Okay, another pirate, but I love it. Okay. I gotta give it the left on this one. Okay, this one's not bad. And the backdrop. Not super creative, but I like the idea behind it, being that you and Eric are going on a treasure hunting adventure together. Alright, this one's cute. Kind of a basic look. I'll give it the left, because again, it's a cute idea of Eric and her going off on an adventure together. Oh, that one's nice. Okay. And then this one, love it. Go right. Alright, we'll do about 3 more, and then we'll pick a house to start decorating in. Because to be honest, I don't even know where to put the baby Aurora room at. Alright, that one's cute. And this one, also cute. Very clever backdrop, too. We'll go right. Alright, cowboy finding pirate treasures. Love it. And then this one's super cute. But I gotta give it to the cowboy. Alright, and last one. Alright, look like a tourist, but I love it. And then this one. Okay, cute. I gotta give it to the tourist, though. Alright, fantastic. The pictures this week are really good, guys. There's some really cute ones. Okie dokie. So let's pull up our list of houses. So, pretty castle done. Rooms look fantastic. We had the Frosty Castle. What else we got? See, that's my house. Not the beach theme. Unfortunately, I think here I just have like basic businesses, so I don't think Aurora's room would really look good. Any of those. Maybe the Dark Castle? I think the Dark Castle may do us some justice. Let's go to everybody's least favorite world. Yeah, no, funny enough, people actually have done polls, and apparently the Forgotten Lands is not everybody's favorite, which is understandable, especially when you first come here, being that that's just a lot of purple grass, so that's such an eyesore. Don't get me wrong, I like it to a degree, as in, this is fine, you know, a little bit sticking out here and there, but when it's like a full-on thing all the way down, it can be quite an eyesore. That's why I had mine like decorated to the brim over here. Gotta add that nice colors and shit to it. Make it stand out a little bit, you know? Alrighty, so let's make Baby Aurora's room. Okay. See, my initial ideas are literally have all 3 windows just like that. And we'll put in a placement window. Do I have something a little bit bigger, actually? Yeah, I think that's about as best we're gonna get for a placement window, which is fine. Alright, wallpaper. Now we got so many good choices to choose from. Maybe. I'm thinking of doing a combination of pink, greens, and blues. Granted, more pink and blue because those are the more iconic colors. Because our favorite little green fairy, she's just like, I don't want to be in this fight, bro. I love her as equally as much as the rest of y'all do. Oh, if it wasn't fish scaled. That is an idea. It's a very nice one. It's one of my favorite ones to use. And I think that one may be the choice we go with. Okay, now we need some flooring. We need some floor. Come on! Scroll down. No? Okay. Oh, that looks good. I think that will do us perfectly. That is pretty neat. So I haven't really got a chance to play with that doorway. Saw a bunch of people talking about it though, and that is pretty neat. I will say they did some pretty unique doors this last update. Like, don't get me wrong, I appreciate a good door. A good door and a good window. And too fancy. Fortunately, that's too rustic for what we're trying to go for. I don't know, I may go with this one. Actually... those out. And now we'll hold off on the statues. How does that look? Alright, bring the paintings over. Oh, I may have to buy more of those statues of the vines and shit. It's nice, but doesn't go with the room aesthetic. Go. Yeah, that's perfectly symmetrical. I like that. No, not that one. I'm gonna be honest, I may not keep any of these banners. So, I don't want to use the word ugly, but did you not go with the pink fluffy vibe I'm going for? 'Cause you gotta admit, this feels pretty fluffy. Alright, let's go to Scrooge's. Need to grab some stuff. Scrooge, my man. I got some stuff I need.
I imagine the clouds are in tears again.
Good day, dear.
Okay, I need... I think it showed up
you
as
never know what you
white.
can do until you try, right?
Oh, wait, while I'm thinking about it. Okay, we got plenty of candles. 'Cause I want those floating candles in there. I feel like that would definitely tie in the room in very well. Oh, we got plenty of those. I'm not worried about that. I need those statue vine thingies. I know we need a few of these, but the statue vine things I'm looking for aren't here. Let's get about 6 more. Okay, be in the foliage? Probably not, to be honest, being that it's a statue. I'm trying to figure out what the better way I can look it up without having to scroll all the way through. Because I know I've seen it. Was it here? I know it didn't pop up here. I don't think. Let me check. Okay, never mind. I'm wrong. It did pop up here. Let's go with 6.
I hope my time here brings honor to my family.
Alright, got this one out. I need this one. And this one. Alright, thanks, Scrooge. I'll probably be back in a bit.
Thank you kindly.
Sit there and think for a second. Almost instinctively went to Frosty Heights and went, no, I'm not there. Where did I go? Okay. Alright, let's see how we're gonna do this. Okay. Ah, not that. Oh, I had an idea I have two back here, but I don't think that's gonna work. Alright, hang on a second, let me redo some measurements. It's just slightly off by a little bit. Let's do it this way. Yeah, but do it this way. It's probably not gonna work. Placement is just enough off. Okay, I mean, that's fine, 'cause I actually have other ideas for these as well, you know, being an outdoor garden and shit like that. So I don't mind having extra of these. If I happen to have extra, because again, I don't know how many we're going to use. Oh, not that. Alright, bring this over. Oh, Pandora, you alright? Okay, not bad. How does that look? Alrighty. It's slowly coming together. Oh, we had that one. Do I have something of similar size? No. Oh. Had to an odd placement, didn't it? There we go. Now I need those candles. Alright, how's this look? Right. I'm not in love with it. Let me put it that way. I'm not in love with it. Like, I'm liking the way it's slowly coming together, but I'm not in love with it just yet. Okay. What else? We have some of those little bell ones, right? I only got the 3 though. Now I gotta go to the store and buy some more. That gives me an idea of which one I really want to work with here. Take a gander. I don't know, it feels like there's a lot going on, but there's not a lot going on at the same time. Could be the lack of color. I really could be it was throwing me off. Alright, let's chunk these. Maybe we can add something a little bit more colorful. I like this. Oh, that's why the measurement's off. I was looking, I'm like, why is it working this way but not this way? Measurement's off. There we go. See how that looks. Okay, not too terribly bad. Definitely gotta go to Scrooge's to get several more of these. What about these? I've got 14 of them. Okay. Okay, because we gotta remember, we gotta share the space also with the floating candles. Alright, let me chunk these 2. Alright, let me get a Scrooges and buy some more of those ceiling flower lamp thingies.
I wouldn't hurt a guppy.
I don't believe you, Ursula. I wouldn't hurt Guppy. The lies. The lie. The lies. The lie and the witch and the audacity of this
Good
bitch.
day to you.
I've made so many good friends here.
Okay, we need... It's always so hard to guess how many of these we gonna need. I say we do a solid 12. Worst case scenario, I have some spared for something else. Probably that outdoor garden idea I was having. Oh, what is it, old man? Alright, hi Mushu. I keep forgetting I got you with me. Alright, let me put you down, buddy. You can go. Athena finally vacated the bed, so he's like, "Ooh, I can get the bed back." Okay, hang on a second. May have to readjust these. Alright, cute. Oh, this goes over the windows just nicely. Again, do not pay attention to the window on the left, guys. We're waiting. We're waiting. Alright. Whoops. Alright, so let's put this in the corner. Right there. Should be good to put that there then. And one here. Oh, and I got the one left. And unfortunately, that's not going to work either. Yeah, I think we're good on the ceiling decorations at this point. Okay, fantastic though. Alright, wonderful. So far, looking good. Alright, let's go ahead and bring these paintings down. Ooh, I may want to go to Scrooge's and buy some more paintings. At least sideways paintings or something, because I gotta at least have another painting that's roughly this size, frame-wise. Okay, let me phrase that. I don't have to have it, but it would look good if I did. Oh man, thinking. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. I have to run to the bathroom. I will be right back. Alrighty. Yeah, where's my controller at? Put down right here. Fantastic. Okay. There we go. Alright, sorry about that. I couldn't hold it in any longer. Alright, gotta go to Scrooge's.
Curious,
Scrooge, my man.
Just so you know, I've got some new goods at the store.
Fantastic. I need some paintings. What do you got that's relatively the same size as that one painting I have in the room? Maybe? Like, seriously, that's a maybe. That's a big maybe. We for sure need more of those little paintings. Because I only got, I think, 3 or 4 of them, and there's like 5 total. So hopefully we'll get a few more of those in the shop. You know what? I think this would be kind of cute, but messed up at the same time. We'll go ahead and throw that in. I mean, you gotta admit, I'm putting this in Baby Aurora's room. That's kind of messed up, but cute at the same time. Okay, tables now. I making glass tables. Make a nice glass table. We could go with the square. That is an option for sure. Or we could go with that big circle one, that really nice one with the gold trimming on it. I know I'm over here like I need color, but let me get something that's crystal clear. Oh, did I pass the table? Probably did. Am I just overlooking it? I mean, it's 100% possible I'm just overlooking it. Cause there's the Eve one. There it is. Well, now that I'm looking at it, it does have the octopus print on it, which definitely does not go with the theme. We'll try the square one. Yeah, I think that would be the best. Oh, when you know we already have. Let me have a stroke first. Let me stroke out and die right here, people. Okay.
Hey, I think living here is a marvelous opportunity.
Is it now, Scrooge? Okay.
Any chance I
About to go to the Frosty Heights yet again. Alrighty. Okay, let's grab some art to throw on the wall. Yeah, it's about roughly the same, so I think it might be slightly a little bit bigger. But I think that'll be alright. Okay, we got this one I was interested in, and the square glass table. There's the white one. Where's the glass one? Ah, here it is. Alright, got a couple of different choices here. I'll be honest, the glass one looks a lot more sleek. Definitely a lot more sleek. But the blue adds that pop of color we're looking for. But with the square table, we can get a little bit more done. Alright, is it decor? I'm looking for all those presents now. Okay, maybe just one of those. Where are those balloons at? I also wanted the pink and blue ones. Oh. Alright, throw in a few of these. I feel like the contrast of color is too much. Alrighty, we got that. There we go. Couple of different presents. Alright, and then we can put the birthday cake. I want to make Aurora's birthday cake. Ow. I set up my foot wrong, apparently. Okay, do I have a stove? Not here. I think it's down here. Oh, my chest. What did I do with it? Oh, it's further down. I forgot that I put it over here. I usually don't use it all that much. It's been a minute since I've been over on this side of the valley working on some shit. Alright, I need Aurora's birthday cake. Actually, it may just be simpler to do this. Might help if I dropped it first. There we go. Alright, little Aurora's birthday cake's looking all cutesy. And I should have one tiny little frog left, right? Oh, hang on, I'm trying to find a couple of those little plushies. Oh, he's too big. Oh no. He's definitely too big. I know this little guy should be fine. Oh, not that. Ah, there it is. Oh, I don't have any more. I thought I had a couple stashed away. That's fine though. It's cute. Don't want the table overly too crowded. Oh, it sucks I can't category that. Nope, I did that a little too far. Gotta bring that over just a bit. There we go. I'm gonna be honest. It was a neat idea at first, the balloons, different colors, but I think it's clashing a bit too much. Yeah, I feel like the pink, blue, and white definitely should do us. So I may craft 2 more of those. Ah. Okay, I just want to see if I can move the door over a little bit. Wait a minute. I should have a crafting station. Also, not too far from us. Alrighty. Furniture. I see the yellow ones. Let me scroll down, because this could be a special thing you only get during a quest line. That's something I didn't think about. I know they have been doing that with a couple of the newer stuff where you can't go in the shop and buy more. You literally get the 1 and that's it, or just the 2 and that's it. No, I'm not seeing it.
Can I get a little help here?
Alright. Not right this second, Remy. Maybe later. Excuse my man, I doubt it, but do you have those balloons I'm looking for?
The villagers here are so dear.
Oh, we do have these. Those could be good substitutes. Let's go to party banner. What about blue? What if I say blue? I think we're gonna have to work with the balloons we got, cause I don't know if it is a specialty item or if it is something we can get from the shop. I'm scrolling and I'm looking, but I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing every other balloon. Yep, okay.
Remember,
This is
time
almost as peculiar as Wonderland.
Oh, I just wanted the thing out my way. I'm in a moment from the Dark Knight. I just want my one phone call, man. That's all I wanted, to take care of that one little night thorn that was in my way. Alright, and to be honest, guys, looking at the time, I think we got just enough time to sit down and do a little bit more voting, and then we can log off for today. Alrighty. Well, yeah, so far today's not been too bad on the game. We got the picture retaken, which good for us on that, being that it was cute, but it needed to be redone. I like left. Alright, this is cute now. And then of course we got our main throne room slash ballroom we were working on, and now we're somewhat working on Roar's room. At this point we were literally waiting on a couple little odds and ends and basically the window. I like that. I do. I really like right. Okay, we'll go right. Ah, it went underwater, I see. Then this one, cute. I gotta give it the one on the right, though. Now, I'll do about 3 more. That's cute. Pretty clever to use the crystals coming out of the ground. Like, it really. Oh. I like left. Alright, simple but cute. And then this one, very nice. We'll go right. Okay, cute. And then this one. I like it. I like both of these. They're super cute, but I'll go left. Oh, you got a lot going on here. So there's this individual. Okay. Now we'll go with Betty Boop. Alright, fantastic though. Fantastic. Well guys, we've hit that 2-hour marker, so I think it'd probably be a good time to go ahead and start wrapping things up for today. I feel like we definitely did pretty well overall. Oh. Sorry, I almost dropped something. There we go. Yeah, like I was saying, I think we did pretty good overall. We got our picture retaken for the Dreamsnaps next week. We went ahead and finished that last room in the house. So basically that room or that house is now completely done. So now we're moving on to Baby Aurora's room, which again is going to take some time, being that we're missing pieces that I absolutely want. So again, we'll have to see how this all going to play out Wednesday. And yeah, other than that, I do believe this is probably a good time to go ahead and end this here. So I hope everybody who has watched, is watching, will watch. I hope you enjoy. I hope everybody's fantastic and wonderful night. And guys, don't forget to enjoy my Disney Dreamlight content or any of the other fun, fantastic things I do here on the channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, all that fun jazz, especially when we be kept up to date with all the fantastic and wonderful things that happen here on the channel. I do know coming up this week, and sorry, I'm having a stroke right now. I'm having a stroke trying to think and talk and maneuver at the same time because I got so much going on in my head. This weekend we got some Infinity Nikki videos coming out. This should be the last bit. We got 2 Serenity videos and 2 Danquil Islands, plus the last bit of the main quest line with the interlude chapter. So that should be it. Hopefully that's all taken care of by next Wednesday, and then I won't be bombarding y'all with that fun shenanigans anymore. Don't worry, I'll still be posting it. It just won't be as frequently as much as I have been these last like 2-3 weeks, being that there was just so much to catch up on. Let's see. I know I released a couple of them earlier this week that did pretty alright. I want to say it was Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. I want to say. And I think Sunday we took a break. But we already got those videos out. If y'all want to actually take a look at that, they're all about the Wishing Woods and figuring out the plot twist of everything. And then next week, I know we're doing our Phasmo duos as per usual. We got our Disney Reset Wednesdays as per usual, and Friday. Again, we'll keep y'all up to date. I'll keep y'all up to date. I don't know why I'm saying we, like there's multiple of me doing all this shit. No, I'll keep y'all up to date about that. And we'll go from there if I decide to do a horror game on Friday, or if we'll just default to Decorating Friday. But that is a story for a different day. So until then, my friends, y'all take care. Have a blessed weekend. And I'll see y'all Wednesday with some Disney Reset Wednesdays.